Hey guys, welcome back. So there's earnings season for next week for a couple of stocks that I follow. One of them being ASOS. So ASOS is reporting on the 10th of April. So the reason why I'm making this video is because I do like to sometimes trade around the quarter. So in part of what, if you watched one of my previous videos, I was explaining about I have one fund that sort of growth names and different names, and then some of them is just actual trading portfolio. So which is where I do trade around the quarter. It's quite like an event-driven fund, if you will. So ASOS is one of the names that I am looking to trade. So currently it's been, obviously, for those of you that haven't been following it, it has collapsed from about 70 quid down to about 30 quid. And the reason being is, especially in Q4, they had mentioned that there's been a drastic slowdown in terms of buying going on in the discretionary space, and that's mainly because of the fact that there's uncertainty around the economy. Obviously, for Brexit, as we all know, Europe is a bit of problematic, and the best way that I actually did predict this, I did make a video on it. I'll hopefully leave it in the top right of this video. The way I did predict it is because Mike Ashley is the CEO of Sports Direct, and he actually came on. He had obviously bought stakes in the House of Fraser before they were going bankrupt, and he took over House of Fraser. So he had to appear in front of MPs with over 0-hour contracts and the future of the retail high street. Just to summarize, basically, he had basically said during that that Q4 has been terrible for all sort of retailers. Now, if you got a CEO of a massive chain of retailers saying that, it's essentially like having, someone who's got the full-on information giving you some. So it's so much easier to trade and understand that, because if he's saying it, that there is some slowdown. So the first thing I did was find out what companies are going to report, and I did get a small position on shorts across the board to sort of see how that plays out, and it did work out really, really well. Anyway, so since then it has been trading quite modestly between 28 to about 32 quid. Now, I think most of the bad news is priced in because Q4 was horrible, and that included didn't include data up until full on Christmas. So Boohoo had reported, so I usually link ASOS with Boohoo. Boohoo reported, and they had included December sales, and so they were fine. They didn't have much of a capsation in the share price. It's probably about 5-6% drop, not compared to this, which had like 30% drop. So the point being is naturally now you got an indication that things did start to get a little bit better post that time horizon. So most of the bad news, in my opinion, is priced in, and now people are expecting sales to be slow and everything. So if there's any room on the upside where they say, signs of, wow, we're getting some sign of stability here, not even a growth, some signs of stability, the share price will have a good appreciation. And downside is very small because, like I said, most of the information is priced in. So this is a trade that I am buying before the report. I do have a strict stop loss, so literally in this position what I do is I get him kind of before the pricing, before the report, and I literally get out probably about an hour, 2 hours in after it reports, because I do allow an hour to sort of see which way it's actually going. And so the price action looks quite great. It's bottomed out and it's slowly making its way to going back up to some decent levels and potentially closing this gap here. So yeah, I am long this position, and it'll be a good idea to see for yourselves and for myself how does it work out on Wednesday. I think downside is quite small, so obviously if I do get into it and it just drop 3%, big deal. 3% loss is alright. You win some, you lose some. You can't win every single trade, but the upside is hopefully going to be quite well, in my opinion. I think we can probably get maybe close to a single high digits. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and it should be a good report and good earnings season. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you guys in the next one. Bye.